What the hell? Giles, what the hell are you doing?
Hey.
I said do an engine oil change, not an engine change. Frick.
We'll build it instead.
All right, let's build it.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh. We broke the crane.
So now I'm half out, half in, broken. All right, we fixed the jack, or crane thing, so we'll watch him pump it out. I'm going to guide you as well. Heaps of room. Not much room, but enough.
I think it'd be the best time to tell them that we're putting an LS in it.
Yeah, nah.
Oh.
We've got heaps of barrows over there. Over there, there's heaps of barrows. Heaps in there, there's a barrow in there. Let's barrow.
Let's put a barrow in something.
Yeah.
That's not a VL.
Everything. Barrow everything.
Except for Z's.
Barrow. Well, it's out and it's apart. He's been very excited.
Hey.
We'll get up a bit of a time lapse going, but it's all coming apart. Try and fix this lack of compression and give us some more 4Gs to go, more boosties.
Should put an LS in it.
No, fuck that. Again, there's 3 barrows over there. Right, we'll do a bit of a time lapse and we'll do a strip down.
Yay.
All right, so it's been a while. We've missed some bits. We've done heaps of things, and it's in, it's running, it's driving, and it's tuned. Hectic day today. I ended up getting it run in yesterday, tuned today. I'll talk about that in a second. While I'm talking, I'll show you in behind me as well. I'll probably put some overlay in of photos. I was in a training course and for 2 weeks, and Josh ended up bolting the motor together for me because he had a bit of spare time. So I'll overlay some photos now, but he put the motor together, bolted all in, done all the clearances, put all the forges in, put the cams in, put the head on, and then Jarvis has slotted it back in, or I think it was Josh or Jarvis. A couple other different things we've done is a new Koya rad. It was actually getting quite warm. Yeah, so on the track I was seeing 100 degrees quite easily, and then we go out and give it a hard time and I'd see 105, 110 somewhere there. So now on the dyno on here all day, it was hitting 93 and coming back to 87, 93, 87, and you can actually touch one side of the tank cold, other side of the tank hot. So this rad's working awesome. So yeah, it's like $800, but great investment, especially when I'm going to be on the limiter everywhere as much as I can. So we've changed the rad. We've got a different intercooler, I think, from Josh, because the other one had a bit of a hole in it. Still run the same turbo. We've just run some heat shielding. Car builders got some heat shingle on the firewall up and under. We've also heat wrapped the exhaust and put a heat shield over the top of the turbo and over the manifold. We were just getting quite hot. When we were at Gladstone, it was hot. But it was melting the bottom of your shoes on the floor, and it actually started melting some wiring. So we had to move everything up and away from everything, even though it was far away, but it was just melting things. So we've tried to eliminate some heat without going tube front and all that sort of stuff. What else have we done? I've run a Mac valve in it now. So we've got a Mac valve from Haltech, running Mac valve to control my boost. I think that's about it for changes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's about it. There's nothing else changed. Still running the same ECU, still running all the same exhausts, just done bottom end. So still head studs, still gasket, stud bottom, rods, bearings, pistons, and you were seeing the photos, it was all there. So hopefully stays together for a while. Tuning wise, let's have a look up here on the screen. And Jarvis do some pumpies. No look pumpies. Yeah, we're hitting it, well, you can see here, just under 15 PSI, and we've got 286 kilowatts. We do have a bit of a wheel slip. You can just sort of see it here. It's got a bit of a wheel slip. Plenty of torque. I'll flick over in a second. I'll just show you our torque curve. Alrighty, so here's your torque curve. So it comes up nice, makes nice torque, and we sort of hold up around that sort of 460 Newton meters there. So yeah, she's a bit spicy and should be nice. If we had a bit more boost, I could have tried to keep this nice and flat through. Turbo just didn't seem happy with it, so I've adjusted the wastegate rod as much as I can. There are different coloured springs I can get, but for the moment I'm thinking run-in tune, like I ran in the dyno, but run-in tune wise, I think we can just see how it goes on 15 pound, see how it drives. I don't really need the horsepower, but it's nice to be able to say, hey, I can make 20 pound and 500 horsepower, but I can turn it down if I need to. So we'll have a look at that, see how she drives, see what happens with that. And that's really about it. I do have new 18s for it as well over here, and I do have some stuff coming in the way of stickers, and hopefully the next time it's out on the track they should be here. I do have some 18s over here. I think these are my 18s. They're pretty much the same thing, same sort of setup wheel, but in an 18, so I have an 18 front and rear. But I have a dozen set of 17s, so I'll probably keep the 17s as a set through, and then maybe just take the 18s and see if it changes anything. Don't know. See if it steers, drives, handles any different. I'll just take a set and I can swap it all over and see how it goes. That's really about it for this side of things. It's going to be out on the track. I think I've got morning session, and I may or may not make that part of this video, see how we go, see how long we run for. It may just be another episode. But yeah, I have morning session coming up on the 12th, and hopefully then after that we've got Gravy Garage in June. I do have a couple other things to go to that I need to drive at as well, so this year I should hopefully do some more driving, maybe some more grassroots events as well, so hopefully more drive time, more seat time, more learning, more tyres, more fun, and then like I said, it depends on where I'm driving, what I'm doing, and any more horsepower I might wick it up some more. Talk to the guys at Kinyagowa and see if we can change the gate spring and get some more out of it. I just brought up the old setup we had in it. Well, it was exactly the same setup, but it's a stock motor. I was obviously a little bit hurting back then, so yeah, you can see we're making more power and we're making more torque. So it should be a bit nicer to drive, a bit more that sort of mid-range peak torque, and then carry it out and make the same with the power. I had no wheel slip here, carried it all through, whereas this one, yeah, we've got a bit of wheel slip. So should be nice to drive. Hopefully it does all the things without any bangs and pops that are bad, and we should be out on the track doing more drifting. Hopefully you drifting guys like to see it. If you see me track and you're allowed to have passengers come up, I'll take you for a spin. That's no dramas. And I think that should be about it from us. It's only going to be a short one because I missed all the video footage, but it was only pulling the engine out, putting it back together and putting it back in. If you want to see some dyno runs, go back to the last videos, you'll see them there. And the next couple of videos are going to be forward driving stuff and all that sort of upgrades and sort of gear, but there will be some more drifting videos coming out throughout the year as well. So hit that like, hit subscribe. We'll try and keep it as, what do you want to call it? Vast. We'll do a vast array of videos. So we haven't just got one genre, we'll do a bit of everything. I'm into everything, so we might as well do a bit of video of everything. The HK is going on a hub dyno on Monday, so that should be out and ready to go to Power Cruise as well. The HT, I'll flip around here, so that's HK, that's going on hub dyno. Mine won't hold it, and this should be going to trim next month, so this will be almost ready to go as well. And then the VL, hopefully, now the S13's done, I'll get into that. So yeah, make sure you hit that like, hit subscribe. I'll have VL content, I'll have forward driving content, I'll have HK content, Power Cruise V8 turbo stuff, as well as all your forward driving gear. And we'll see you in the next one.